All right, let's go to one of the most brutal places on Earth. For a brand new emperor penguin chick, every single day is, well, it's not just a challenge, it's an all-out war for survival, right from the very first second. And even saying it's a war doesn't quite do it justice. I mean, you can forget all those cute, fluffy pictures you've seen. The reality of being born into the coldest, windiest place on the planet, it's just a constant, relentless struggle. Just let this number sink in for a second. Minus 60 degrees Celsius. To put that in perspective, that's colder than an average day on the surface of Mars. This isn't just a home, it's an enemy. And this is the world a tiny, helpless chick is born into. So how does this fight even start? Well, believe it or not, the ordeal kicks off long before the chick even takes its first breath. The very first challenge is just making it out of the egg alive. The precision needed here is just incredible. The egg can never, ever touch the ice. It has to be perfectly balanced on a parent's feet, passed between mom and dad in this incredibly delicate dance. One wrong move, one little slip, and the life inside is just gone, snuffed out by that lethal cold. And what if it does hatch? The chick comes out with these soft, downy feathers that look warm, but they offer almost zero real protection. It can't control its own body temperature at all. That means just a few moments away from its parents' warmth can lead to deadly hypothermia. It is 100% completely and totally vulnerable. But once that chick is born, the threats just start piling up. It's now facing this relentless gauntlet of starvation, predators, and the pure chaos of living in a massive colony. And out of all those threats, the most constant, deadly enemy is simply hunger. To get food, its parents have to trek for miles and miles to the sea, leaving the chick behind for what must feel like an eternity. So while the parents are gone, the chicks all gather in something called a creche. It sounds kind of cozy, right? A penguin nursery, a safe spot where they can all huddle up and stay warm. But the reality is anything but nurturing. The truth is, the creche is a battlefield. It's this chaotic mob of chicks, all desperately shoving to get to the warm center, trying not to get trampled. And for any predators flying overhead, it's basically an open buffet. And that danger comes from every direction. From the sky, you've got birds like skuas circling, just waiting for one chick to wander off from the group. And later, when they finally make it to the ocean, there's a whole new group of killers. Leopard seals, orcas, waiting right below the surface. Okay, so if a chick somehow survives all of that, it's not over. Not even close. Now it faces its next huge tests, finding its parents in the crowd and taking that terrifying first plunge into the sea. Just try to imagine this. You're freezing, you're starving, and you are surrounded by the deafening sound of thousands of penguins that all look and sound the same. Your only hope for a meal is to pick out your parents' unique call from all that noise. If you can't, you don't eat. It's an incredible needle in a haystack situation. After weeks of this, the chick finally gets its waterproof feathers, and it's ready for the ocean. But this first swim, it's a deadly lottery. I mean, look at these numbers. It's basically a coin toss. Up to half of all the young penguins that jump in the water for the first time are killed by predators. They just never come back. And as if all of that wasn't enough, penguins now have a new invisible enemy, one that is completely rewriting the rules of this already impossible game. Yeah, climate change isn't some distant problem for them. It's a disaster happening right now. Warmer temperatures make the sea ice they need for breeding just melt and break apart way too early. This can wipe out entire colonies. At the same time, the ocean itself is changing, killing off their main food source, krill. The result is just devastating. Some populations have already been cut in half. And yet, against all of these impossible odds, the cold, the starvation, the predators, a world literally changing under their feet, somehow, some of them still make it. This is a story of just incredible resilience. It really just comes down to a pure, unbelievable will to live. Through it all, they fight, they endure. That tiny, helpless little fluff ball transforms into this powerful, tough adult, ready to face the Antarctic and start the whole brutal, beautiful cycle all over again. So the next time you see a picture of a cute penguin chick,
maybe you'll remember the absolute gauntlet it had to run. Remember the battle it fought just to be here. And when you see this ultimate survivor who has won one of nature's toughest lotteries, you just have to ask yourself, in a world that we're changing so fast, how much longer can even the toughest creatures on Earth keep beating the odds?